Coming up on May 19th over at the historic Wirt Hotel. I want you to put this on the calendar. Now that we're being able to get out, do a little more socializing, we got a lot of room, a lot of things to catch up on. And I'm fortunate enough to have a young artist, up-and-coming, emerging artist in the studio with me, a Jackson resident, Melchor Moore. Good morning, sir.
Hi, good morning. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming in. Let's talk about, well, first of all, let's talk about your art. Who are your influences? You use paint, acrylic paint, versus other medium. Are you always on acrylic?
Yeah, always acrylic. I found that oil just doesn't dry fast enough. So, and then I'm self-taught. I don't know. I think the description that a New York magazine gave me was Western Rococo, and so I think that my major influences are sort of the, Caravaggio, Rococo, kind of like Dutch influences.
For those that don't know, as I did not, Rococo, who that was a French artist.
Yeah, Rococo is just turn of sort of Marie Antoinette, like a French Revolution, right before everybody got their heads cut off. It was luxury in the face of like social and economic upheaval, and so I think that's really what I paint is luxurious settings.
Well, okay, so it's when you say an artist is an influence, is it the artist's style or is it the artist's subject? In this case, you're saying it's the subject or the setting.
Yeah, I don't really know if I look at too many other artists. I do look at, Caravaggio. In the beginning of my career, I was painting with like sort of darker backgrounds. I moved into lighter backgrounds because that's what sells, brighter colors. But I paint so much that I don't know how much other influence other artists have on my paintings. It's just it starts to flow at a certain point. You just start to see images coming out of your head, and that's the way I paint. It's very free form.
All right, so that's my next question. Free form from the mind. When do you know a painting is done?
I know a painting is done when I just start reworking certain areas a little too much, and you start to get a little too much buildup in the paint. You can start to see that something is a little overworked, and you look and you say, well, I could keep messing with this certain area, or it's just done, and then you sell it.
I'm looking at your art. Why don't you tell everybody where people can view some of your artwork? It's Melchor Moore.
For sure. My website or my Facebook, it's Melchor Moore. It's MELCHOR MOORE. I think my Facebook is a little bit easier to update. My website tends to lag behind. But yeah, both of those places. Instagram, everything is my name, Melchor Moore.
And then what's happening at the Wirt on the 19th?
Well, masks are off, right? And so we got a little bit of champagne, and we're going to be just meeting in the Gold Piece Room from 1 to 7.
And you'll have some art on display.
We'll have all the art. I've got 45 paintings. I just finished one last night, and just putting them up on easels, just sale, exhibition, everybody coming together, locals. I'm fifth generation Jackson, so if you want to meet some locals, that's the place to go.
Fifth generation, wow. And a lot of your artwork, like you said, is, you have a style or you have a setting, but you also, and correct me if I'm wrong, I mean, I'm just looking at your pieces for the first time, you're taking a lot of your current surroundings, like whether it's a painting of a wedding or a painting of a barrel raiser. It seems like that's what you're in.
Yeah, when I was living in Portland, Oregon, everything was very cityscape. There were a lot of paintings of the yacht clubs. And then when COVID came and I moved back to Jackson, now everything started becoming more gardens and mountains and greenery.
Yeah.
And then the barrel racing, I worked at the rodeo last summer, doing the videography with a gentleman. And we started painting barrel racers and bull riders, and that's a lot of fun.
Well, I'm looking forward to checking it out. It's next Wednesday over at the Word Hotel, May 19th. Put it on the calendar, 1 to 7 p.m., so you got a whole range of opportunities to swing by. Again, the Father of Western Rococo exhibits. Did I say that
Exhibits at the Word Hotel.
Yeah, Word Hotel, May 19th, 1 to 7. And again, if you want to check out more of the work of art, go to the webpage or the Facebook. And again, it's MELCHORMOORE.
Melchor Moore.
Melchor Moore. Good to see you again, man.
Yeah, thanks, Fish. It's good to see you.